What is the craziest thing you have ever seen while covering politics?
If you say crazy in journalism, this jumps immediately to my mind. Back when I was working in the Columbia, South Carolina Bureau of the AP, a Ku Klux Klan fan decided that he was going to open the country's very first KKK paraphernalia shop outside.
What year was this?
Outside of Greenville, South Carolina. This was around 1997, 1998.
I can't believe that is still happening.
It was actually, and he titled his shop The Redneck Shop. And I, for some reason, got assigned to go cover the opening of the Redneck Shop in Greenville, outside of Greenville, South Carolina.
Well, surely they didn't send you by yourself. I mean, that seems...
Actually, they did.
How did you handle that? I'll let you tell the rest of your story, and then I want to know how you handled this.
I went up, I remember driving up to the Redneck Shop, and I met a photographer up there, because at this point I was assigned in Columbia, South Carolina, and Columbia is about 2.5 hours away from Greenville. So I remember driving up to the Greenville area, and I don't think the shop was actually in Greenville, it was in a little town outside of Greenville. And I remember driving up to the shop and meeting the photographer up there, and interviewing, I will say, this very friendly guy who tried to explain to me why the world needed a KKK paraphernalia shop. And I remember going in the shop, looking at some of the material that he was selling to the public. But the crazy part was, this guy goes into the back, brings out a KKK robe, and asks me if I want to try it on.
That is crazy.
I remember just being flabbergasted that he would even ask.
No kidding.
But I am at work, so I am going to be professional. So I politely said, not this time. And ended up driving back to Columbia and writing the story about the Redneck Shop in South Carolina. Luckily, I shouldn't say luckily, the Redneck Shop did not last long. The community in which the guy opened the store decided that it was not the type of reputation they wanted their town to have. And the Redneck Shop closed down, I think pretty soon after that. So that would be even in this was at the beginning of my career. Still, that is the craziest thing that I've had happen to me, to have someone ask me if I wanted to, in public, try on a KKK robe.